So, all right, that's gonna be PSG versus Bayern. Next up, we have Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. Another really interesting matchup, just because of the state that these two teams are in. Borussia Dortmund are going on a monster run right now. They have won their last five at least. Well, actually, Borussia Dortmund have not lost in 7 matches, and they've won their last 7 matches. So they're in incredible form. And for Chelsea, they're allergic to scoring goals. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, these two teams currently are polar opposites in terms of form. Chelsea, disappointing. Brought all this talent, they've still been disappointing. Dortmund have all the talent, and they're destroying. We saw Dortmund; they came off their win in the DFB Pokal, bulk against Bochum 2-1. They destroyed Freiburg 5-1, beat Leverkusen 2-0. They're just having a fun time. While Chelsea are drawing against teams like Fulham and Liverpool, who are also having a disappointing season. Um, they have a game tomorrow against West Ham, against my English team. They have a chance. They're playing on the road though in London Stadium. Maybe, like I said, it just takes that one game. Like boom, you take a nice little win. Like okay, we know how to win. We can play this type of football and get dubs, and that's all it really takes. Especially this first leg is in Dortmund, so they're gonna go against the yellow wall. Those fans are rowdy in Germany.
Dude, yeah, Borussia Dortmund playing at home, it's a really tough leg because this is the thing. Like you said, they're rowdy over there. And if the crowd shuts down Chelsea, like you're talking about, like them starting to whistle and like get loud every time they get the ball, and then Chelsea starts losing those footballs in the midfield. If the fans start catching on to that, it could get out of hand quickly because Borussia Dortmund, they just have so much speed and playmaking. The heart of it all being Jude Bellingham. I mean, the guy's just a complete monster. And when you're looking at their squad, they're just really complete. I really like their attack. At the end of the day, with Gio Reyna, I think he has the biggest ceiling out of anything there. But Mukoko, I also like him. But Gio Reyna, they said that he's not at 100% yet. But I would love to see him get more minutes. He's come up as a sub twice or 2 or 3 times now and scored twice in big moments with some incredible goals. Borussia Dortmund can really bring the pressure, and the way they make their money, in my opinion, is in the midfield. That midfield, starting with Jude Bellingham, is just dominant, and Marco Reus is not a bad player either.
Yeah, Marco Royce, he's still timeless. He's been having a great season. And what Borussia Dortmund have for this leg is they do have depth. If someone's having a disappointing day, let's say Mukoko's having a disappointing day up front, Gio Reyna can come in. If Jude Bellingham's not having the day, Bino Gittins could come in the midfield and help out. They have the guys. Rafael Guerrero coming off a 3 assist game against Freiburg. They just have playmakers all over. And my favorite player on this team is definitely Karim Adeyemi, the German who's currently 21 years old. Love him and his talent.
Yeah, dude. And as far as Chelsea goes, I mean, a lot of people are hyped up about Enzo Fernandez, and I know the name is big, right? The brand of his name is big right now. The number of the buyout from Benfica was huge, but I I don't think he's gonna be bad. I just don't think he's gonna be a needle moving player or like so soon. You feel me? I feel like he's gonna have a little bit of time to get adjusted, and he's great at playing that kind of center midfielder role to the part where he helps out the defense and he can help get a loose ball or a 50-50 ball in the air, things like that, or 50-50 ball challenge on the ground. He's great at that. But as
Mm-hmm.
far as like being a true playmaker, I think we need to give him a little bit more time.
Yeah. Oh, but the really good thing about Enzo Fernandez, he's been really good in the Champions League. When he was with Benfica, I don't know if it will translate with Chelsea, Different team, different system, different pillars around them, very different scenario. But he was very good and very vital to Benfica's group winning run over PSG in that time. So this could be interesting. Maybe Chelsea could squeak out if I think if the game if the two legs are ugly football, Chelsea have a chance to maybe squeak out a one goal advantage somewhere.
Yeah. Do you think this is a test of seeing if Borussia Dortmund is really that good or if Chelsea is really that bad?
It could be both because if Dortmund comes in here and just drops bombs on Chelsea's team, it could be a testament of both that Dortmund like here to not fuck around, while Chelsea's just still looking for any sort of identity.
I think this is going to prove more that Borussia Dortmund are for real. I think Chelsea are going to play a great defensive game, and the midfield is going to be bully ball. But I feel like Borussia Dortmund just has too much firepower in the end, and they're just going to choke them out. In the midfield, that combination between Jude Bellingham, Marco Rose. If it's not Brandt, it's Mukoko, or you have Gio Reyna coming off the bench. I really like Dortmund, and I think this is going to prove that they're for real. It's going to also prove that Chelsea's defense takes a lot of effort to break, but I have Borussia Dortmund taking the win 2-1.
Oh, okay. I have Dortmund just coming in on the first leg and just destroying house, getting that crowd fired up, chanting, yelling, having fun. Give me a 3-0 win for Dortmund at home.
Damn. All right. Damn, you really don't believe in Chelsea and your boy Enzo.
I love Enzo, man, but that entire team is not all that great.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change mine. I'm keeping the 2 goals for Borussia Dortmund. I'm just gonna take away the goal for Chelsea. I don't think they can score. When I was saying the two, I'm like 2-1. Like who's gonna score? I don't think they can score. So give me a 2-0
If they do score, it's gonna be off Thiago Silva's head.
off a corner, and it's not gonna go off like right away. The keeper is gonna save it. It's like there's gonna be a dead ball. Someone's gonna kick it, and it's gonna get blocked again. And like Thiago Silva is just gonna
Yeah, just like toe poke it in.
just poke it in somehow.